G'day collectors, Sci-Fi back again with another action figure review. Yep, in the middle of my working week, I've managed to pick up Darth Malak from the Gaming Greats, 6-inch. Very cool, unreal. Yep, just got it gotten today. My wife went to pick it up while I was at work, and here we are. So there we go, fantastic. Glad these are out in Australia now. This one, Bacillus Shan, should be here soon. I have not picked that one up yet, but anyway. Let's have a look at the picture on the front. Very nice. Nice embossed. Photo finish there, the actual figure. The artwork there. And in the background, it's hard to see. In the background, yeah, that looks familiar from when I remember playing the game. That's like the bridge of the vehicle that he drives in. Not a bad looking photo there. Now, I've been waiting so long since they've mentioned they're going to release this figure. Number 20 in the line. Read that at your perusal, of course. If you have not played Knights of the Old Republic, probably one of the best Star Wars games ever made. Tell me your one down below, or if you agree with me. Okay, Darth Malak was once the apprentice of Darth Revan, a fallen Jedi turned Sith Lord who inspires terror at just the mention of the name. With Revan presumed dead, Malak embarked on his mission to conquer the galaxy on his own. And there we go, another look at the finish. There is 6.5 inches, 16.5 centimeters yet, so he's quite a tall figure, probably a Darth Vader style figure. So Vader probably not Chewbacca yet. He'd be a bit taller in this line, 7 inches, even 7.5. All right, so glad to see Knights of the Old Republic figures back again. What other ones they've made? Of course, Revan. Yep, at one stage very hard to find, but now, yep, there's there was a second release of him, and of course the 375 one. What was his name? The Wookiee? I couldn't remember. Yeah, damn. So yeah, and Darth Nihilus from Knights of the Old Republic 2, which that game was not as well received, but still a good game. And Darth Nihilus was an absolutely frightening figure. Very well done, very well made. So yeah, I can't think of any others. What would I like to see? Probably an HK-47 assassin droid. Probably not the protocol droid, the astromech that was one of your fighting party, and a Cellcath, if they could ever make one of those. If you don't know what one is, that was definitely one of the race from Knights of the Old Republic when you go into an underwater world. Anyway, let's have a look at the figure and how much I've been waiting for this and loving it. Very cool. All right. How cool is he? How I love some of these Sith Lords, the way they've been disfigured just to become Sith Lords. So it was probably, I do remember there was a back scene where you actually go back into the past, you actually see Darth Malak with a face when he fights your character, Darth Revan. Whoops, giveaway. And he has this face, so there we go. So this is a huge disfigurement, scarification there. Some faded tats. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're faded tats. I don't know what faded tats look like. Boom, boom. Yes, and of course they have, yeah, this is his life support. Like the red, the crimson, blood red. I like and yeah, with his breastplate there. Yeah, it's bright red and then like a dark blood red. Of course, fantastic off the one shoulder cape. Great looking soft goods, relatively soft plastic goods, and so on to the boots, relatively clean and tidy. Very nice. And there's his saber, which is quite long hilt. Two-handed, I'm just going to assume. Blade does pop off. I'm not going to bother. It pops off with ease, it's alright. And looking at the back over here, Yep. Hilt can slot in quite nicely. Yep. If you don't wish to display them with a hilt. Yeah, so Zalbar, that was the Wookiee's name. Yeah, Zalbar, Revan. Anything else from Knights of the Old Republic? I can't remember. There was a few extra ones. There was a Mandalorian in Knights of the Old Republic 2 on the 375 line. Yeah, so I do have many from the 375 line, especially this guy. I do have him, and I have Nihilus. But the face on this is astronomical. Look at those eyes. I mean, this dude is incredible. Absolutely incredible, and a great feature. You see his jawline there. That splits open, yeah, hinge-like. Sort of like, I remember this scene quite well, because I always wondered what was behind and what was underneath that. Why does he wear it? He is super disfigured. It does come off completely. I'll pop him to the side if you wish to display him like so. Being super careful. Yeah, it's hinge joint. How mad. There we go. Yeah. Like many Sith Lords after him, I was going to say before him, but yeah, this was 1,000 or so years before Darth Vader. Probably Darth Malak is a bit, but even it's not even symmetrical. Look at that. Wow. That is cool. Getting a nice close look in there. They really effed him up. Someone did. Revan did. You did. Back in the day, that's what caused him to be like this. That is incredible. Wow. Yeah, who else? Yeah, Darth Malak. He's another mess. Darth Vader, of course. Darth Maul. He did it himself. His scarification tattoos. Yep. Darth Sidious. Of course, the Emperor. He looks pretty full on. Yeah, I think probably the only one who got away with it would have been Darth Tyrannus. Count Dooku, looking like a dashing old man till his death. And there's a few others in the comic book line and whatnot. Wow, that is incredible. So yeah, the 375 line, that does not come off at all. And the eyes, I'm just recalling because I have not got him available. His eyes look quite surprised, wide open, like, ooh, you know. Yeah, not as threatening or as mad as that. Okay, that is absolutely astonishingly good. I like it. One sec, I'm just going to pop his jaw back in. Okay, so yeah, I got the jaw back in quite nicely. But yeah, not exactly a two-handed blade. Well, it's two hands if you can actually reach the other hand around. Don't do that. That's okay. I'm quite impressed. Very impressed with that piece of machinery there. It does fit in quite nice. Super impressed with the asymmetrical wound on his jaw. And I do remember, I'm thinking back now, his voice is very raspy. Electronic. Not as deep and dark as foreboding as Vader, but still quite frightening. Alright guys, what do you guys think? I hope you guys can pick one up if you wish. I don't know if they're going to be readily available, but they're not a Target exclusive and whatnot. They are gaming greats. Alright guys, I might leave it at that. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you get one. Okay. And hopefully I'll get Bastilla Shan in the next lot. And what would you like to see next for Gaming Greats? I know there's a few others coming up. The new Force Unleashed one, that's at SDCC. Yeah, here's hope I'll get lucky with that. I do get lucky with SDCC ones every now and then, but we'll see how we go. Alright guys, sci-fi out, and the Force is with you, always.